The Turkish President was one of the politicians taken to Rajghat, a memorial to Mahatma Gandhi, who led the struggle for Indian independence, then a signing of the peace wall before a return to the second day of the G20 summit, and more discussions involving modern conflicts. The Turkish President says efforts to bring Russia back into the grain deal are ongoing, but seemed more optimistic about an agreement to send grain directly to Africa.
I discussed the grain deal once again with President Putin in Sochi. Turkey, Russia and Qatar are now working on delivering 1 million tons of food aid to African countries facing a food crisis, an attempt at excluding Russia from the grain deal negotiations will not be sustainable.
Also on the agenda, a meeting with the Egyptian president. They fell out when Abdel Fattah el-Sisi took power 10 years ago, but recent diplomatic moves and Egyptian earthquake aid have helped improve relations. And a meeting with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Both countries have been on opposite sides in a series of geopolitical disputes, but a series of trade deals and financial investments are helping heal the damage. G20 summits are a chance for leaders to get together, leaders who wouldn't often see each other at other times of the year. There was speculation this time that the Turkish president would meet his US counterpart Joe Biden and try to tackle some of the issues between them. President Erdogan said they'd had a chat, a likely follow-up to this meeting at the NATO Leaders Summit earlier this year, when they discussed Turkey's order for F-16 fighter jets from the US and Turkey's approval of Sweden's NATO membership. He said the issues were being linked by members of US Congress.
We also have a Congress in Turkey, the Turkish Grand National Assembly. As long as this decision is not ratified by the Turkish Grand National Assembly, it's not possible for me to say yes. So this decision should be ratified by our Assembly. Sweden should fulfill its promises first. As long as Sweden is not keeping its promises, of course, I cannot do anything else other than wait for the decision to be given by my Parliament.
The theme of this year's summit in India was One Earth, One Family, One Future. And while that remains the aspiration, the talks on the sidelines show that if you want to be one family, everyone still has to work on their relations. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World, New Delhi.